How can cracking the feedback loop change the way you learn and grow? At its core, a feedback loop is just this: taking in what others observe about your efforts and using it to get better. Simple in theory, right? But jeepers, in practice, it can feel pretty tough. Let's talk about why that is, and more importantly, how we can sidestep the traps and unlock the true power of feedback. I'll never forget one particular moment. I'd poured every ounce of myself into a project and thought it was solid gold. Then came the feedback. At first, I was defensive, head full of, but they don't get it. But after cooling down, I actually listened. The revised result, light years ahead of what I'd originally done. That was the moment it clicked for me. Feedback isn't criticism. It's a gift, a chance to do better, be better, see better. This isn't just my story. Think about a time when someone's feedback shifted your perspective or changed your approach. Maybe it was a teacher, a mate, or even a bit of tough love from someone who cared enough to say what you needed to hear. That stuff sticks with them. I think we've all had friends that we've seen struggling in their relationships, causing cycles they couldn't see. A moment of honest, heartfelt feedback from someone they trusted helped them break through and rebuild something far stronger. Feedback has this transformative power, turning stuck into unstuck, good into great, and sometimes even hopeless into hopeful. So, how do we actually master this thing called the feedback loop? Here's what I'll give. Ask for it. Yep, step one is leaning in and asking people you trust for their insights. Be deliberate, be open, brace yourself for the stuff that's hard to hear, because that's where the gold often hides. Make it safe. Feedback doesn't land well when people feel like they're walking on eggshells. It's about creating an environment where folks feel okay to say, here's what I noticed. No defensiveness, no shutting them down. Learn to give feedback well. Giving feedback is an art. It's about being specific, clear, and kind. Feedback isn't about tearing someone apart. It's about building them up in a way that helps them see what's possible. What's your ego? The ego. It loves to barge in and yell, I'm right, or to justify. But let's be real, no one is always right. If we're too busy defending our turf, we miss the chance to grow. Humility isn't a virtue, it's a superpower. Act on it. This is where the rubber meets your road. Taking feedback is one thing, but actually doing something with it, that's where the magic happens. Take effort, motivation, and sometimes a little bit of grit. Build a culture of feedback, whether it's in your workplace or your friendships. Creating a space where feedback flows freely is an amazing thing. Doesn't happen overnight, but the payoff is huge. You open yourself and others to ideas and perspectives that push everyone forward. So why does this matter so much? Why am I waking on about it so much? Because mastering the feedback loop is the key to unlocking potential. It's what helps us grow, learn, and evolve. It gives us new angles to see ourselves from, areas to refine, and the momentum to improve. So the challenge for you really is to commit to embracing feedback. Let's see it not as a criticism, but as an opportunity, a nudge towards something even better, to become a better version of yourself. And if you've got a feedback story, one that shaped you in a meaningful way, I'd love to hear it. Always keen to keep the dialogue going, keep the conversation going, because honestly, this stuff really matters. Stay awesome, keep doing awesome thing.